It's starting right now.
What up, fellas?
Hey,
What's up?
Spicy, what's up? We're just starting the stream, bud.
Starting,
We're
or starting standby?
like starting. Like
Awesome.
I'm
Let's go. Let's get it.
we're so just starting that we haven't done the introduction. I couldn't even find my controller. Oh, found it. Let's go. What's up, Serto? What's up, Dr. Mad Hayton? Good to see you, boys. Welcome to Kaverns Klombos at the Long Tom Lounge. Yeah, we're doing it. We're just jumping right in tonight. I'm here with Monday Olives, Spicy Plays, and Trone Karam. We will not be joined by Remy Lexington tonight. Remy is doing some other stuff. He had some conflicting travel plans, so
He's so
we'll
mad
see.
about getting evicted from the town, he's just refusing to play.
Right? Yeah, he was like, I'm not even gonna build a new house. Forget that. But Spicy's back. I get apparently from their long nap. How are you, bud?
I'm good. Apparently, I was in Discord for like 20 hours. That was crazy.
Heck yeah, I saw that.
It was pretty funny.
Oh, I'm not on Lego mode. That's why I was like, I could have swore all the Stranger Things guys had Legos, but yeah, let's check out the shop. How's chat doing tonight? How are you, Serto? How are you, Dr. Mad Hayton?
We didn't even have to say Soder's name 3 times this time.
I know. Last time we had to summon Serto. This time, just poof, they're already here. Oh my god, we forgot to unsummon Serto at the end of the last stream. Have you been here the whole week, Serto? Holy cow. The skin is not fantastic as far as skins go, but Samurai Jack is in the shop, and just because it's Samurai Jack, that makes it fantastic. I think it's a pretty plain skin, but I mean, like, what would you expect otherwise? But yeah,
I had
Samurai
it
Jack.
gifted to me, so I am wearing that tonight.
Hoo-hoo. Nice. Congratulations on that. I'm conflicted. I want to buy more V-Bucks, but I also don't want to buy more V-Bucks.
If you do, please use code LONGTOM. Thank you very much.
That's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Anybody in chat, if you haven't checked, make sure that's still in your little box down there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over
you
here.
gotta change it every few months or so, right?
Every 2 weeks, you have to press the appropriate buttons.
Yep, it's pretty goofy. I just had to put mine back in myself. I own most emotes at this point too, so it's like the shop is hard for me because I already have it all, or the stuff that I want. You know what I mean? Like,
it was funny when they released that old battle pass into the shop, and I was scrolling through the shop, and I owned like half the shop. I was like, oh yeah, this makes me feel rich.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Looking at all those skins being 1,500 V-Bucks a piece and owning all of them, I was like, wow, that would have cost a fortune.
Yep. Own not just the skins, all their accessories too, their loading screens, the whole thing. It was
Yep.
It was awesome. No,
It's like, oh, I got $700 worth of stuff in a battle pass. Nice.
Yeah, I was right there with you, bud. Heck yeah. But all right, let me. I'll change my skin. We'll go do some stuff.
And I'm gonna be 100% honest. We lost 3 employees this week, so I have not caught up on last week's episode, and I've only read half of my notes. I'm sorry. I'm horrible.
No, you pretty much caught up in it. Like,
okay.
The fact that we left town, that's it. You're caught up.
Okay, good.
When we spawn in, I'll go over, like rooms and all that stuff again.
I'm gonna be honest. I might have burnt the town to the ground if I would have been awake for all that. I might not have left peacefully.
Well, it's a good thing Tuesday cast calm emotions on you, and oh, we lost Spicy.
Oh no!
Right in the middle of me talking smack too.
He probably just like got DC'd real quick. He'll probably be right back.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, you're in the game. Yeah,
Can y'all
you're
hear
not.
me?
You're
Did I
not
get
in
disconnected?
Discord anymore.
Don't come up on top of the hill.
Y'all didn't have to kick me out of chat for my threats.
Yeah. You said don't come up on the hill, Tron?
Don't come up on the hill.
Why is it about to explode?
It might.
All right, well, I obviously have to come up on the hill now. Oh, I didn't even change my skin. That was the whole plan, and I didn't do it. All right, let's see it. I would have built a domino effect barrels across the bridge personally, but it's probably better for these trees.
No, I'm not blowing it up.
Oh, I thought you were gonna blow it up.
No, I like it.
Oh, I was. What were you talking about blowing up then? I'm so confused.
No, I said don't come up here.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
Because it's done.
We got a bar.
That's the pub. This is the lab.
Right on.
These two halves are the library.
Interesting.
Bathroom.
Oh, I just lagged out of your bathroom.
2 rooms.
Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck in the stairs, aren't I? Oh, I'm good. I'm safe. Woo! I was scared for a second.
And then up here is the smithy and the workshop.
Nice. There's one thing I like doing for projects is carrying all the raw materials up 3 flights of stairs.
Gotta build an elevator.
Why is it so tight in this room?
I just jump off a bus and land on the roof and put it all up there.
I'm confused. What are your facilities? You got the
Workshop, which is for like clothing and stuff like that. And then this is the smithy where the weapons and stuff are made.
right. Aren't they
The
bigger?
laboratory,
Aren't they
the
bigger?
library, and the pub.
I thought they were bigger spaces than that.
They were, but if you notice, the actual 3 floors are bigger than normal. So I cannibalized my 2 free rooms, my roomy room and my small room, and I added it all to make just 5 rooms total. So I worked with what I got.
All right.
And a demo of some of the things that we create here is on the wall.
See, like, you could have had all the rooms be full-sized and then any hallways and courtyards and, you know... Oh, I'm stuck. Eh. 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 My head's too big to get down your stairs. Hey, I did it. Yeah, maybe I didn't explain last time well enough.
No, you explained it well. I wanted it this way.
All right, you just
This was a static choice.
right on. You just cheated yourself out of a lot of space, I feel like.
I think it looks better this way, though. I tried making it with the full space, and I was like, it's a little big. The lab and the pub are normal size that they should be.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the workshop and the smithy are not.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, you know, like I was saying, they didn't all need to be in the same building either. You could have built the pub by itself down by the water, or built your
But then it
smithy
wouldn't be,
on the next hill over, or
but it wouldn't be Trone Manor then. It would be Trone Village.
Sure. Did we ever get? Yeah, we got Spicy back. Heck yeah. Now
Yeah,
that
I'm here. I'm
Spicy's
here.
back, I can get out of game chat. Pew. So, all right, is this you flying in right now? Yeah. What's up, bud? Um, so to make it a little bit simpler, I came in yesterday or whatever and kind of marked out the area with cones. Pretty much, you guys were granted all the land inside the cones, and like this whole essentially like valley surrounding the lake here. Um,
Okay, so
the
so I can
the
be
the Wiz
I
is
can be
gonna
on this
build her
truck going to that
tower.
one.
What's that? Yeah. You can
Okay.
totally build on both of those things. That's all part
Okay.
of it. Um, but yeah, so the Wiz is gonna build a tower out here on this center island at some point.
All right.
Um, but aside from that, you can build wherever you want. Um, I realized after I sent that list of the rooms and stuff to you that it doesn't actually tell you what size the rooms are.
Right.
Um, so uh, kind of like we did before, you're going to be able to build uh, a bunch of different rooms, but you're going to start off and you're going to get, uh, mm, man, what's the best way to explain this, really? Um,
You get 5 rooms up to level 13, a 4x4 room, and
yeah,
a 2
hold
by
on,
2 room.
you're leaving a bunch of stuff out. I got it. It's all right. When your bastion starts out, you get a couple free rooms, right? They're like simple rooms that uh, like your bedroom and a kitchen, or whatever two random rooms you want them to be. As time goes on, you can add extra rooms on to your bastion. So we're at a point right now where if you want to build just a full-on mansion with 30 bedrooms in it, and then all your facilities are somewhere else, like go ahead, I don't care. You know what I mean? Build your dream home.
Right.
But in addition, and however you want to incorporate them, from that list up to the level 13 uh, facilities, you can pick 5 of those that are special facilities. So, oh, wrong book. In addition to, like the basic facilities, which normally I'd make you pick 2, but since you can, at this point, we're going with the whole like you guys have plenty of money idea, between like Trone's Dragon Opals and the money recovered from the Reverend's uh, donation plates and stuff like that. You guys are good as far as money goes. Um, so those like simple facilities, um, if I can find the list. uh,
I got it on my phone right here, I think.
why why wouldn't the simple things be listed first? Uh, Here they are, basic facilities. Bedroom, dining room, parlor. That's, like your living room, essentially. Courtyard, kitchen, storage, anything like that. Build as much of that as you want. I don't,
Right.
that's neither here nor there. But then, like I was saying, you get to pick 5 of those special facilities up to the level 13 ones. Um, and you can build your facilities like attached to your house. You could, it could be like the garage on your house or whatever, you know what I mean? It can be like a whole floor of your house, or
Okay.
say you want to
When
take your
you
facility and
say
build it somewhere else, you're welcome to do that too. Like it could be a freestanding building if you want.
and, and when you say up to 13, 13's included, yes?
Yes, yep.
Okay. All right.
So if you have any questions about what any of that is, I'll definitely let you know. But then each building, each like facility has a size that it's gonna adhere to essentially.
Okay.
And that number, there's the 3 room types, cramped, roomy, and vast. Um,
Yes.
so in squares, like a cramped room would be one like of the largest foundations, which is a 16 by 16. So where are
Hold on.
you
Let me
right?
look
Are
at
you,
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. This would be the
so
cramped room.
yep. So the next size down, uh, or sorry, no, forget what I just said.
Okay.
We're gonna look at this room. All right.
Okay.
So in the rule book, that big foundation is listed as 4 squares. Like picture like on a sheet of graph paper.
Yep.
This
An eight
this
by
would
eight is one.
this would right. Yeah. This would take up 4 squares. So
Yep.
if say you get a cramped room, right? It's 4 squares, right? But these 4 squares
Okay.
don't have to be
In this orientation.
in this orientation, right? You could move this one over here, or whatever you need to do,
Right.
because
Connect it right here
like
if we want.
right. So like your bed could be
Okay.
down here, and your door. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
what it. But so the smallest room, the cramped room, is 4 squares, and they go up from there to 16 squares, and then 36 squares. So whatever shape you want them to be. And then say you had another cramped room up above this and you wanted stairs to go up. Well, you can just go ahead and this is hallways and staircases, stuff like that are free. So you would just put this, wherever it needs to be, to make your stairs up to the next space. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So your hallways and your staircases, stuff like that, don't take away squares from you.
Okay.
So, like I was saying, anything you want to build, pretty much go ahead. And then just when you're getting to your facilities, we're going to make them, specific sizes. Just
All right. Well,
for
I'll probably
funsies.
start with my facilities, probably.
Right on. Is there any in particular you're interested in, or
Meditation chamber, trophy room.
already?
Tell me if all of these, any of these are doubled that people already have. A workshop. Uh, what is that? That's 3 or 4. What did I say? I said meditation chamber.
Yeah, that's 3.
Workshop. Armory.
And
And a sanctuary.
Sanctuaries, like a priest type thing.
Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. I was just trying to get out of my realm a little bit. How about
Yeah.
let's go with
Your old place, you had a barracks. That's the one that gets you
Yep.
troops and stuff.
Yep.
And the
Yeah,
armory.
let's go with that. Let's go with the armory and barracks.
Right on. Because yeah, the armory actually like synergizes with the barracks.
Okay.
Because you can order the armory to. I forget what they call it. Let's see. Oh, they just call it stock armory. It's the trade order. And it costs you money, but it makes all of your bastion defenders harder to despawn.
All right. So do we know the sizes for these 5 facilities?
Yes, we do. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's see. Your armory is going to be roomy, which is the 16 squares, so 4 by 4. see. Barracks is roomy, but you can enlarge it to vast if you want. And that will allow you to recruit up to 25 Bastion defenders. With the regular one, I think you just get 12. Yep. So either 16 squares or 36 squares. It's up to you.
Okay.
And then I can remember what you said. Give me a second. Meditation chamber is going to be cramped, which is the smallest room, the 4 square one. But like I was saying to Monday earlier, like all of these rooms, they don't need to have walls around them. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah,
your
I was going to ask if the
chamber could
meditation
be-
chamber could be like outdoor and open.
Yeah, it could be like a shrine outside, or
Okay,
it could
okay,
be
cool.
like, like picture, some old samurai movie or something. They have their dojo, but then at the end of it, in like an alcove, they have, a dragon sculpture. You know what I mean? It
Right.
could be something like that. It doesn't have to be fully enclosed. Something also worth mentioning, these squares, that's the floor space of your of your bastion. So if you were going to put walls on it, they'd actually sit,
On the outside.
on these first 2 studs out here. Yeah.
Right.
So so your floor space isn't your footprint. You know what I mean?
Right.
But all right, let's see.
In trophy room?
Trophy room. Is roomy, which is going to be the 16 squares, right?
Yep. I'm going to assume roomy for workshop as well.
Yep, roomy for your workshop as well. So again, say we got our little small room, and that's your bedroom or whatever. And then over here, we've got a whole nother room going on. That hallway section in between, like those
Doesn't count.
All that's free. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
All of your connecting areas.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So, like I was saying, it would be like if we were doing this on paper in D&D, like those rules would be more important. You know what I mean? But I just don't want you
Right.
guys to feel like, you need to like stick a spiral staircase to get to the 2nd floor in the middle of your workshop. So now all your stuff's like pushed up against a wall, or what I mean?
all cramped.
Yep. And that's something we touched briefly on last time. These like 8x8 squares, like in D&D, if we were playing, this was all on graph paper and it was a map. Like each one of these squares would be like 5 feet, essentially, like 5 foot by 5 foot, and that's the space that each of your characters would take up on the map. And your movement would be broken down by, these squares and, et cetera, et cetera. So when you're laying out your bastion or your different things, it might help to picture it, ahead of time, even mentally, just like on graph paper, How would this look on a sheet of paper, and then, go from there.
Right.
But yeah, and then the basic facilities, bedroom, courtyards, dining rooms, kitchen, parlor, you can have a flower garden or, whatever you want. It won't necessarily function like the garden facility, obviously, but like decorate however you like, you know.
Right.
But in addition to that, what you folks are building, and Remy, and of course Monday and Trone, over time, I think it would be fun to like flesh out your guys' own village, like around this town, or excuse me, around this lake, pond, water
Yeah.
feature thing. Shoot, I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, that's what it was. But then also, if you guys collectively at some point when we're all here, want to figure out a place to put down your village square for your town, and that way you guys can start attracting followers. You know, so you can take people on your missions with you, or they can work the different, you know, venues around town, or you know, just hang out, do whatever Fortnite villagers do. You know, maybe you can get somebody to work your forge for you, so there's always a stack of metal when you come back to town, or you know, fun stuff like that. Where's Monday? There. Oh, that's right. I forgot you were gonna build on the cliff. What you doing, Monday?
Building. Sorry, I was kind of AFK for a second. Just working. I built my bedroom. This the I'm using the big room for that. But this bridge with the storage on it is, I know we can get them for free. I just kind of like the idea of having a storage bridge, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
So yeah. So I
And
did that, and then there's my little room here.
this right
Cool
here,
from the
Monday.
outside too.
This is the smallest size room there is.
Yes, I made it, the bridge I thought doubled it, but now that I'm looking at it, it does not.
Yeah, and like I was saying to, I would consider this a hallway, even though it's a bridge.
Yeah.
And so that's free. Like I was saying, you guys can build whatever you want realistically. It doesn't have to be all like to the letter. I would just want you guys to have enough room for stuff. That's the only reason I'm like being like, oh, they're this size in the first place. You know what I mean?
That's my outhouse.
Nice. I
Every
like how it
that.
obviously empties directly next to the stairs that you come up.
Yes, that is correct.
You're like,
Ignore
everyone
that
should see.
stripping down. It's all good. And this is my brine tub.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time in here.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the holy brine blesses you.
I will now never age. That's what's up.
That is correct. You do look 100 years older now, but you will never age again. Correct.
Yeah. Right on. What's the plan down here? This is your barracks, I imagine, with all the beds. If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Oh yeah. I'm just laying it out at the moment. I'm using the beds as like visual aids, but that's not gonna be the room itself yet.
Right. Yeah. Just
I usually have a process of like, I'll build like a pseudo thing, and then I'll break it down and build what I actually see, type of thing.
Right on. Yeah. I dig it. I like the view from your bedroom. It's pretty classy.
Yeah, I'm a really big fan of the bedroom as a whole. It's got a really good view, and also when you look at it from the outside, it looks pretty cool.
Heck yeah. I think it's funny you guys all I don't think it was on purpose, but you all picked like cardinal directions to build in. Like you're all directly opposite from each other. Because Remy's is over here, right? At the base of this.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, that's where he started building right there. That's so funny. Like,
I'm gonna go see what Spicy's building.
Spicy is almost directly straight south of what
Wow,
Remy's building.
that's cool. That's really cool. I like this bridge already. That's really cool. Spicy, the Samurai
no.
Jack minifig is growing on me. I like it actually.
Yeah, a friend of mine gifted it to me, so I told myself I had to wear it.
Mind, Trone? Everybody come quick, Trone changed his mind.
It happens a lot.
I feel like the snap feature's not as good as it used to be.
Oh man,
Snap has changed now that you mention it. So dig it. You don't have to hold the button to engage snap mode. It toggles it on and off.
that was driving me crazy. I'm glad I understand how that works now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that wild? And
It was
I don't know
I kept like
when they changed it.
toggling it.
Right. Well, that's because that's the way we normally did it. You held it, and then you'd walk up to do something. You'd hold it again, so on and so forth. But nope, now it toggles it. So, tips to the chat.
I'll tell you when to get your camera ready, Tom.
I'm gonna build me a little platform over here so I don't miss any of it. I'm gonna go do first person mode, the whole nine.
I'm gonna build a nice little throne to watch this explosion from.
They keep adding pieces and changing the menus. I don't know where anything is anymore. Ooh. Oh, it's super cool? Monday, do you play on console?
No.
No?
No.
Well, I don't think that matters. Here, fly up here with me. Only PC used to be able to emote in the air, but now we can emote in the air too.
Awesome.
Huh?
That's awesome.
We're doing a traversal mid-air. That's right.
Because we're awesome.
Yep. I don't know what they changed, but now we can emote in the air. I think I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm going to give myself a little platform to stand on. What am I doing?
Whatever you want.
Usually. These things are goofy. Forgot about that. Rooster! What's up, bud? We're building a new village. And new bastions. And Trone's about to smite his first draft of Trone Mansion. No, I'm just getting set up for it.
Better ideas.
We, Dr. Matt Hayton, are about to blow up Trone's house. Well, Trone's about to blow up Trone's house. Last stream, the party got granted this giant parcel of land from this mountain to that mountain, and from that mountain to here, and then all along these cliffs, and then all this land up here, and this cornfield, all kinds of stuff. Did they ever fix this? No, they didn't fix that. And everybody gets to build their bastion with all their facilities and stuff. And you know, there are different facilities. They, you know, like they can use their library to research, you know, stuff in game, or one of the buildings they can build is a barracks, which will, you know, get them troops, you know. So it's just, you know, a little world flavor. But also around this lake here is going to be like their own town. They've always lived in other people's towns, and yeah, they were given this parcel of land here to build their own. So,
All right, I don't know how good this is going to be, but let's go.
oh, Spicy, you coming?
Oh yeah, first person mode activated. Thank you, Long Tom.
Ready for the musket shot.
Are you inside the? Oh no, you're behind the building.
I lagged out.
I lagged out too. There we go.
Oh,
Man.
I seen the explosion when I came back.
I lagged out again.
Oh jeez, this is so cool.
There we go. There we go. Now imagine how cool that would. Imagine how cool that would have been if it hadn't lagged out. That was wild.
Was so satisfying.
Yeah, it was super bizarre though. Holy cow. When,
that was really, I've never seen an explosion like that in LEGO Fortnite before. That was really cool.
Me either. Like it was like stages of explosion, and it just kept like ejecting. It was like fireworks. It was weird. Yeah, I don't know what it looked like for you guys, but if you get a chance to watch it back on the stream later, holy cow, that was crazy.
Like blowing stuff up.
Yeah. I want to know how this last little bit remained though. Like
Oh, that'll be fixed.
ah. Yeah. Get it. All right.
Where these
Excuse me, sorry.
So we've got Spicy building down on the riverhead. Trone is building Trone Mansion up on top of the hill there. Remy is building over here. And then we've got Monday's little Chateau de Pickle over here. The beginnings of it anyways. The Pickle Bungalow.
The Brine Keep.
That's right.
The Salty Wall.
Was over here just a demo? Or is someone building here?
No, that's where Remy was building.
I thought he was building on the dock.
He started initially, that's where he was going to build, but then he felt that this the garden and the woods over here were more rangery.
All right, well, I need more pirating.
Oh, Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at this. Spicy's taking over here. Ugh. Ugh. Nice. Are you gonna build a bridge, like an actual bridge, or are you like planning to turn this into like something?
No, it's gonna be a bridge.
Right then. I didn't know if you were building like a hydroelectric dam or a water wheel or something wild, you know what I mean? Like
No, it's gonna be a meditation area over here on this side of the bridge. Then I'm not sure what's gonna be over there yet, but yeah, meditation area is gonna be over here.
right then. You could chill out over here, watch the sunsets. I'm so disappointed that ducking no longer makes you short, nor does it zoom in the camera. I
You just
miss
break
old
all the
LEGO
good things.
Fortnite. Now I just look like I'm having a fit.
Yeah, I need training dummies.
Everyone needs training dummies. That's what's up. I wanted to put the a bunch of training dummies on swivels, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it that didn't make them look stupid.
Yeah.
It never happened. Oh, I was expecting this horse to rip. It's apparently got the strong wheels on instead of the fast ones. I call this slow rider.
I love that.
Bam!
Hey,
I'm helping.
I'm trying to build here. What are you doing?
Bam! I'm
Why
helping.
is it? That's crazy. Why is the ice effect going still?
I'm the foreman. It like the first couple days when you did that weird water walking glitch to, you know, make submarines and stuff.
Yeah.
It would turn off if you came back on land, but now it doesn't turn off anymore. It just stays on.
Ah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Seems like a problem. Kinda.
Yeah. Yeah. Whee!
Is over here where this resource mountain part of the area we're given?
Where you at? Oh, the with all the marble and stuff on it? Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the boundary edge of the property, essentially. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Yep.
Now that I know I had all I thought I had my sizes right. I thought I had them. Apparently, I had them all wrong. You said.
Well, your rooms were all like super tight. It was like the one room that had like 3 benches in it all the way up top. Like you couldn't even walk around the benches. So I don't know. Like I wasn't up there with a measuring stick or anything. Just, you know, they seemed.
Yeah, I felt like I made the middle much bigger than it was supposed to be.
Yeah, but like I was saying, all those extra rooms and whatnot, though, that's all free. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying. You can build whatever you want. I was just giving you the room sizes so you would have big areas to use for the rooms, as opposed to being like, oh yeah, and I stuck my bed in this corner. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted you guys to not cheat yourself, essentially. I wanted you to sprawl. I wanted it to be Trone Village and
It's
Monday
gonna be a
Village
Trone Village now.
and Spicy Village and Remy Village.
And Spicy is 182 meters away from me, so I can actually put down a square here.
Right on. Oh, I was about to be like, I've been ignoring chat like a mofo, but I guess I haven't been. But it is probably worth mentioning. Dr. Mad Hate and his team Pickle, apparently. So.
Oh yeah, let's go. The dojo is coming along nicely.
You're making a little practice area for your troops.
Yeah, this is definitely my barracks.
Or are these your troops?
What?
I was like, is this the practice area, or are these your troops?
No. Those are practice dummies, but there will be loyal subjects now that I'm thinking about it. Yes, indeed, there will be.
If they're anything like the last subjects, they might not be so loyal.
That seems to be a running problem for us, doesn't it? Well, you know what? I'll put a warning up for anyone who chooses not to be loyal. This is what happens to them.
I think I'm just gonna quit saving people.
Yikes.
Villain arc.
Yo, speaking of arcs, I like your bridge. Here's a fun fact. Every week, your bastion, if you have a barracks, attracts new followers. Maybe some of those people you talked to came after you left. But that's actually not a bad segue into this next little bit. So in D&D, like all your characters have, things that they're good at, your skills that you have proficiency with. But just because you guys don't have a skill or aren't proficient in a skill doesn't mean you can't use it. Like anybody can investigate, anybody can, make a history check or, an arcana check. The only difference is somebody who's proficient in it is going to get like a bonus to their die roll. But something to always keep in mind, especially with these characters. In the other campaign, those characters had been drawn from a different universe and they were learning as they went. Like these characters that we made for this campaign, they're all supposedly from this world. So like they've lived here the whole time. While we're out doing our thing, they're here in the world actually having to make lunch and go to the store and use the bathroom, stuff like that. They do all that stuff. Because they live in the world. So there's always a chance that your character knows something that you personally might not. So every round you pretty much have the option to do like one of three things. You can act, which is, take an action or, fight, run, whatever it is, cast a spell. You can talk, you can ask any questions, or anything like that. Let's see. Act, talk. What would the third one be? But my point being, if your character's ever in a situation where maybe you don't know what's going on, throw a skill out there. Try insight, try perception, try investigate, stuff like that, because that might help you as a person or as a player make a better decision for your character. You know what I mean? But yeah, watching back those last few streams, I noticed a couple things like, something I wanted to touch on too is a failed roll doesn't mean that the thing you're trying to accomplish isn't going to work. It just means that something different happened than you wanted to, or you know, it caused this branch or this fork in the road. Um, you know, so for example, you know, what started this whole thing, like Spicy, you going and talking to those guys. Um, that guy didn't know anything. That or those couple guys you talked to didn't know anything. So that was, in a sense, that was it. You know what I mean? But
Right.
think of it like this: if you were lost in a city and you walked into the first gas station you saw and you said, I'm lost, can you tell me how to get to, you know, XYZ street? And that guy said, I don't know. Is that you know, are you done asking directions, or are you going to find somebody else? You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
so don't let failed rolls throw you off. There was another prime example of that. Happened in the other campaign way back in the early days when stuff like dodging was still class skills and stuff. The cleric had this ability that, you know, I've wholeheartedly expected to solve this simple, you know, problem that they're gonna have, but because of a couple bad rolls with the cleric casting the spell twice and them not getting the reaction, but entirely based on the rolls, not because it was the wrong spell, not because it was, you know, whatever, it threw the whole thing, you know. And now, like, that's actually why we use the safety cones now. I realized I had to figure out a way to like bound the the missions. Like if you've gone past cones, you've got, it's not that way, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
but yeah, oh, and yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. Like your character actually lives in the place, you know. They're, you know, they know the regulars at the coffee shop, they know the, you know, history of the place, you know, they've heard the rumors while they were drinking at the tavern, you know, they, you know, and that's what stuff like history and insight, perception, um all of those like skills like that are for. And if anything ever comes up where it's like you're like, oh well, my character's a blacksmith, so he should know this, you know, like ask me if you can roll for it. um And then beyond that, you know, for anybody playing any game like this, K and K, whatever, um, most of the time, anything you want to try or anything you want to do, if you can explain it to the dungeon master or to the cavern master, or you know, whoever is running your game, the games master, whatever game you're playing, um, it's kind of then my job to be like, okay, well, if you want to run up the wall and do a backflip and then attack the guy who's, you know, doing XYZ, it's my job to be like, okay, I'm going to need an acrobatics check, I'm going to need an athletics check, I'm going to need an attack roll, and then I'm going to need a will save to see if you land on your feet again, you know? Like, you guys just tell me what you guys want to do and we'll figure out how to do it, you know? Um, but yeah, you guys also have a lot of abilities that synergize with each other. So yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what the point of that little speech was, but that's my little speech. But yeah, you guys are players playing characters who have skills that are, you know, in that world. You know, just because you don't know who the, you know, the pickle deity's brother's name is doesn't mean that, you know, your character doesn't, you know. So um yeah, and you know, the whole point of what we're doing is to just like tell a fun story, you know. And I never know how much leading of you guys I should do, you know. I don't know how much information I should provide that, you haven't asked for yet, I guess. But I need you guys just as much as you need me to tell the story. You know what I mean? So. This is one sturdy bridge, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There will be no boats going to port this way.
Nope.
They wouldn't
No
have made it
boats
past
going this way.
They wouldn't have made it past these rocks anyways. This would have been a very short boat ride even without your bridge.
Well, I figured we might have some trolls in the campaign, so I figured I'd give them a place to live.
There you go. Heck yeah. I might build a place down here too. I was thinking about starting doing weird videos again, like I used to do, just like bizarre content.
Right.
And all my storylines that I had already thought up for stuff takes place in my original survival world, which is where my respawn point is. I have a little place I built for myself under a bridge. That's where
Right.
my character lives. What's that?
I remember that place from the video.
Yeah.
Haskins, right?
Yeah, Haskins came for a tour. Yeah, he came for a tour, and I had the whole thing like all set up for him. All the arrows that are leading him from place to place, I went and built all those, so when he spawned in at spawn, he would know which way to go to my base and all of that. But then
what you did to him at
the
the end was
whole,
priceless.
yeah, that's the cask of Amontillado. I had that all planned out ahead of time, and then ended up doing it at the end of the thing. But then weirdly, Lego later put out a short that was the cask of Amontillado, and had weirdly closely skinned characters to Haskins that, like Haskins and I had been wearing in the video. But then, when they blocked him, he was drinking milk instead, which obviously, you can't have booze in Lego, so of course it has to be milk.
Yeah.
But I was just like, how weird. Because, I mean, it's a pretty obscure reference, I think. I feel like it's a pretty obscure reference. So for them to just pull it out of thin air, I thought was strange. Part of me wonders who got credit for it if it was. I know I didn't get credit for it. But yeah, I wanted to do more weird stuff like that, like the little jokes and stuff that I had in that tour. And then I don't know if you guys remember my the one with the commercials. It was just like a series of like cable show clips and like this like sponsored advertisements and different things. I don't know, it was awesome. I love doing it. But it's like the whole video is like a fever dream. But yeah, I want to do more stuff like that back in that world. So I've been thinking about that place under the bridge quite a bit, because we have gotten a lot of new parts since I've done anything in that world. I think the last major update that we had to the game, like I had just bought the Anarchy Acres stuff. So that's how long it was. So long ago there was sets in the store. That's how long.
What do you think of my bridge, Monday?
Dude, spicy. The fire coming through is so cool. This bridge looks amazing.
Oh, nice, dude.
That is so cool,
oh,
dude.
With the torches, dude. That's smart.
Yeah, that's fire, dude. Literally. That is so cool. Even from like a distance, it looks really good because the way you have the pillars.
I'm trying to keep Tom's feet warm over here.
Right? Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Serto's got a 6-pack of Slurp juice if you guys want to meet up at the pub.
Oh, yeah. Slurp time.
Serto had a 6-pack on his way home from work. What are you talking about?
So, when I found this place originally, I've had this set up or picked out for you guys for longer than I can remember, honestly. But this island over here is cool as heck. Like, it's got a tunnel that goes through it underneath, and then it's like sloped up on a couple different sides. We got this rock that just goes straight up, nice slope, and then this has got a slope that goes up it. We got this big old log here, this big log feature. Look how cool that is. Its hitbox is super wonky. Like, look, I'm magic. I'm magic. Just floating up here. Magic. Magic. But I just love how it's multi-tiered. And so I plan to, like, the Wiz is going to have, like, a little courtyard down here with the tree, but then, buildings built into the stone and a wonky tower coming up. I want to build something a little different than, your average, like, these walls are straight type build, But I'm still thinking about it, and I haven't had the time to actually come in and throw anything down. But then I've also been thinking about doing like build tutorials, just like not of specific things, but just build concepts, and like super basic stuff, like really start at the 101 level, like pieces come in, X many studs, how to build a house, why do they have the corner pieces, stuff like that, like, because not everybody's trying to build a 23-story tall robot, you know what I mean? Like, some people just want a place to put their tools, They're like, how do I build a tool shed, But, oh, shoot. You know what? Dr. Matt Hayton, I'm sorry, bud. You asked what was going on. We do a whole thing where we tell you what's going on. And we haven't done it yet. Do you guys want to do it?
Oh, I was wondering if we were going to get to it tonight, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I got distracted by jibber-jabbering about Kaverns and Klombos. But,
Let me just...
Yeah, Dr. Matt Hayton, this is what's going on. I should have waited till you told me you were ready.
Yeah, sorry. I need a second. I forgot where I put it. It's here somewhere. I definitely have it here somewhere. Here we go. I got it. I'm ready. Whatever. Would you like me to do the recap?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's do the recap.
All right. Well, in that case, last week on Kaverns and Klombos, our heroes discovered that the true reward for saving a town from doppelgangers, demons, interdimensional tigers is apparently a polite eviction notice with a lovely view. A week had passed since the truth clawed its way back into the daylight of the town of Town, and the party settled uneasily into a life that had inconveniently continued perfectly well without them. Drone returned to a bastion he himself had half demolished in a fit of pre-vacation renovation ambition, leaving Jake from Hayseed's farm sleeping under tarps and philosophically questioning that with questions in equal measure. And Ronan's wolf slipped outside to mark whatever territory remained. Tuesday, Ever the diplomat of Dill made grim peace with the fact that his own hirelings barely remembered him and came living when he could be found was mostly drinking slurp juice. The Wiz arrived at week's end carrying goggles of a dozen shifting lenses, and the town committee convened at the Blue Barrel. Diana behind the bar, Lion Brand at the head of the table, wearing the face of a man who had rehearsed something uncomfortable. The Wiz laid it out plain. The gray creatures were greater doppelgangers, normally solitary, but here operating in perfect concert with a Rakshasa. Sorry if I butchered that. An anthropomorphic, backwards-handed, well-tailored fiend named Marivale Quillborn, whose particular talent was rewriting other people's stories. Every replacement had been surgical. The hyper-vigilant rogue swapped for a hippie who instead relied on ignorance. The ranger protector and scout replaced with a homebody who never left the walls. The fighter traded for flesh, an empty spectacle. The cleric supplanted by a teething racket that quietly starved the town of the coin it needed to defend itself. And behind all of it, the web widened. Diago, the storms, the necromancer, storm chaser burning to the ground, the forsaking sitting somewhere at the very top of it all, working apparently to end the loop of respawning and drag the world into whatever hollow paradise they imagine lies beyond. Then came the difficult part. The town, grateful and terrified, and finally honest, explained what the party had refused to notice. That ever since the heroes first saved the town of Downtown, the disasters had grown larger, stranger, and more personal. As long as they stayed, the least safe haven in the world would remain the most dangerous place in it. Plots of land had already been scouted a day's ride north. Shrone agreed to be gone by sunlight, Tuesday holding back tears with the practiced dignity of a pickle who has done this before, asked only that Peely receive a full pardon. And just to clarify, it wasn't actually Tuesday who asked that. I believe it was Shrone. I made a mistake in my notes there. I apologize. He argued for training the townsfolk because Remy didn't want to leave at all. Rodin didn't want to leave. He almost refused at first. And he argued for the training of the town folks, for reinforcing the walls, for staying and fighting. And one by one, his companions gently informed him that no, they were really not kind of welcome anymore, and that the Wiz watching a hero come dangerously close to a villain in real time softened the blow by announcing she'd be going with them. Drone deeded his ruined bastion to Jake from Hayseed's farm with a cheerful, "Your problem now, sucker." Horses were mounted, some more successfully than others, and party rode north until they crested a ridge and solid, a valley of mountains and cornfields wrapped around a central lake, cliffs on every side, a waterfall at one end, a single small island in the middle where the Wiz had already staked her tower. The land was theirs, all of it, to build whatever they could imagine into being. But Marivale Quillborn walked through his portal at the end of last episode with everything he knows still intact. The Forsaken remain, uncounted and unnamed. Somewhere out there, a sequel is already being written by a very well-dressed tiger. Will our heroes carve a new haven out of the Wilderness Forge, a village where Downtown could not stand, and unmask the architect of their exile before they finish the next chapter? Or will the party fall into complete and utter chaos before the first foundation is ever laid? Find out on tonight's episode of Kaverns and Klombos.
Yeah. So that's what's up.
Too late start. Woo!
So weird. I got these floating pieces over here that I can interact with, but I cannot break. I can stand on them temporarily, and I can hit them, but they don't fall down.
Where's that waterfall?
Spicy's Bridge.
It's over where Spicy's building. It's the river leaving the lake. Yeah, that's right. W's in chat for Monday. Monday.
Thank you. I love doing it. It's my favorite part.
Yeah. There's definitely a highlight of the evening I like these outcroppings. I was looking at this too, like, I would have done a similar thing with it there. Uh, Spicy built like, some smaller structures on this side and then like a larger, multi-tier, just like utilize all of this cliff space. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, this bridge is really cool though. I'm kind of low-key impressed. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy how far you can see the torches from. Like, it's way farther than regular lights.
Yeah, lights you can't see that from that far away.
No.
This right here is the right size for the trophy room, right? The right 16, yeah.
I see what you're doing now. That is so cool.
Yeah, this seems right. Yeah, it's like 4 of these big squares. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 16 by 16.
Yep. That is correct.
Alrighty. Now my trophy room there, my meditation place over here by this tree and this rock. And I don't know about the rest of the stuff yet. Something's gonna go out there on that rock.
That's smart thinking.
That's outside the boundary, ain't it?
And figure out where all the rooms are.
Oh yeah, this rock over here is outside boundaries. Never mind. I can't use this one.
They're breakable rocks too, so you can't build on them. Lame. You could build like over it. It'd be a lot cooler if you could just build your thing independently of it though.
Right.
Okay, I have the barracks laid out. I have my cramped room and my roomy room laid out. I technically really only have the cramped room laid out. Right? So I can have like the you said this earlier. I'm just clarifying. I'm allowed to have my little outhouse and the bathhouse. Those can just be free little rooms, right?
Yeah. Anything cool. Anything that doesn't serve a game mechanic function, then you can have as many of them as you want. If you want, you could open a bed and breakfast.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like build 6 more rooms
and
charge rent. I don't care. I don't know.
Perfect.
I don't know who wants to stay on the cliff edge, but I'm just saying. Really, the important things is just that you have your 5 facilities and that those ones are, the size-ish of, what you were prescribed for those rooms. Because those rooms, for example, start at that size. And like I was saying to Spicy, he can pay to upgrade his barracks to a bigger space that holds more beds, etc. But they start at that room size. So you could pay money to expand your bedroom. You could pay money to expand your meditation chamber. You could pay money to, make your whatever bigger. But to begin with, starting out, that's, But like I was saying, those 5 facilities that you each got are the only ones that I really am worried about at all. The other rooms, if you want to build a bedroom that's 16 by 16, or you know what I mean, like, dude, knock yourself out. If you want to build a throne room, I don't care. Go ahead. And
the meditation is 2 by 2.
Yeah.
As long as it's not on the big rock in the middle, right?
Oh, in the middle of the lake, yeah. I'm gonna build the Wiz's Tower over here.
So I can't build me a mansion over there.
No, but.
All right, wait till you see what's over there next time you log in.
But Trone did apparently give up his
Spicy's tower,
his King of the Mountain spot over there.
Destroyed it.
Was he gonna try to build on a waterfall?
Trone, what are you doing down there, buddy?
Before I build my structures.
Is this what you were talking about? There's another one on the other side that I thought you were talking about. There's another much smaller one on this side that I thought you were talking about.
Oh no.
Whoops. Yeah, I was
Good
like,
shot.
yeah, it's pretty much just the border of the, but yeah. And you know what, dude, go ahead, build over there. I don't care. Do it or
Nah,
do what I
I don't
heard.
like the way it's looking.
A lot of fishing spots on this lake.
Yeah.
We need to have need a place you make a drawbridge
Right.
because I want this.
I'm
to be
gonna
happy.
make a rule in my barracks that there's mandatory meditation when my people get unruly.
All right.
That's like every morning when they wake up, bro.
Exactly.
I've met your guys. They smell like they stink. They're just always unruly.
Well, that I was gonna say that's why there's got to be such harsh rules because they always stink. So they're just not happy ever.
All your guys smell like
You-
vinegar for
If
some
you
reason.
didn't make them eat all those pickled vegetables,
I don't make them eat pickled vegetables. Okay? I
yeah,
only
whatever.
give them pickled vegetables to eat, and it is their choice to not eat them if they don't want to. Okay.
So it's respawn from starvation or eat the pickles.
Well, when you say it like that.
We see what your religion's all about. Where's the sauerkraut guy go?
At least I don't put a offering plate out every time I spread my wisdom.
I enjoyed that. I reaped very, very good benefits from that offering plate.
Yeah, that's not what it was for, you know.
It was for filling my pockets.
We've been jibber jabbering about Kaverns Klombos so much we never even talked about LEGO Fortnite. You guys pumped for these new pieces coming out or what?
Yeah, I want a monster truck so
Yes.
bad I can taste it.
Yeah. I can't wait to put monster truck tires on this horse. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited for some of the stuff that's coming up here.
Yeah,
They're cooking now. It's pretty good. Cool.
absolutely.
I feel like this time last year, everyone was really worried.
And yeah, right, absolutely. And I believe the dev's name is Josh. He's back from vacation. The guy who's been posting on Reddit all the time. He's the director, as far as I know. And they're back, and they're really excited to show us the stuff they got coming out for us on the 16th. I guess the machinist is going to visit people's villages. You talk to her, and she'll unlock some new vehicle bundles or parts bundles, or different bundles, anyways.
That's definitely gonna be awesome.
And she's here for like 2 weeks, so I think it's going to be like the Mando thing where she's always around.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, they already said that if you miss her, don't worry, because she will be coming back.
Yep. Yeah, actually, here, let's see. How do we see stuff in game updates? There we go. She'll be back. She's coming from July 16th to the 29th. She'll visit daily with a new vehicle parts bundle. And then she'll be back from July 30th to August 13th with bundles you didn't collect or essence if you've already got the parts. That's according to the recent changes here in our in-game menu. But yeah, there's so many cool looking parts. Let me go back to the updates thing. I'm gonna change my settings so maybe chat can see this too. This one. Yeah, this one. We're gonna crank this bad Larry all the way up. See if that helps. 125. Wow. I can't wait to see what this game UI is. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can definitely tell what direction we're going now. Holy crud, bud. That only vaguely made the picture better, but there's new engines. at least 3 new types of wheels, different from the wheels we have now. Hopefully not just a reskin of the wheels we have now. Hopefully they are like, one's on like a Fiero coupe in the back there, hopefully they're like racing tires, quote unquote. And then off-road and, etc. But then just all the extra little vehicle parts that we're going to get too, like the roll bars and headlights and, different stuff like that. Super pumped because a lot of that looks like the car from Brick Life, which was realistically my favorite part of Brick Life, was just being a menace on the roads, just running into NPCs. It was like, honestly, if they didn't want me to be a menace on the road, they shouldn't have made the other characters pop like 30 feet straight up into the air when you hit them. So that's
so funny, dude. That is so
that's on
funny.
you, Lego. That's I wouldn't like grief players. I just do it around town, just like everywhere I'd go, I'd just like drive on the sidewalks, and it's fun. Good times, good times. But yeah, that's all. What is that? 2 days from now? It's my son loves monster trucks, and he started playing. Oh, heck yeah, dude, that's gonna be epic for sure. Yeah, the monster truck tires are gonna be sweet. Like I said,
Yeah,
can't wait to see him in general, but I can't wait to put a set of him on this horse.
Oh man,
boom.
That's gonna be so cool.
My monster horse. New build patterns. Yep. Yeah, dude. They've got to be coming with prefabs. I don't know how they can not. Like I don't believe they expect us to build that Fiero on our own. You know what I mean? Like they're like. Was that you, Trone, who was like, I'm working on my mullet for the update?
Yep. And my cut off denim shirt.
That's right.
Wearing some REO Speedwagon.
Yeah.
Reliquary,
Yeah.
that's the only other one I need to plot out. Okay. Reliquary.
Coming for you, man.
Reliquary.
I like how you've got your like bungalow. It's kind of like you've got your dorm and then you've got campus.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
this is where all your dudes do stuff, and you're like, I'm gonna be up here, away from it all.
Yup.
So these are just two rooms of the barracks essentially.
Yeah, so like the feel I'm gonna go
Oh,
for
I
is
didn't know
like the beds are gonna.
You're just keep going up. I didn't really. Is this
Yeah.
your shrine?
That's the so over here is gonna be the meditation room, and then the archive is gonna be right here. The reliquary will be right here. The greenhouse will be right here. And the barracks is down there. And then the roomy room and the cramped. I only have the cramped room right here from my bedroom. And then I'm going to do a roomy room somewhere else. I got to plot that. That's the last thing I got to plot out is the roomy room.
How, with the exception of right there, you were like, I am going to build, but I'm just not going to use the ground. That's
I figured like
all of my rooms will be the exact size.
To have my army on the ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everything else, it would be safe to have
in case
away
they're
from
sleepwalkers.
Yeah. And I also kind of want that, like, you said it really well. I'm kind of making a campus because it's like, yes, it is not a sanctuary or monastery, but that's basically what I'm making, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to be a holy district.
Yeah, exactly.
I dig it.
Exactly. The Holy Brine District.
I dig it.
The Salty District.
Trone's back on the hill.
Back on the hill, quiet and still. I love the Turtles. Good band.
Wait. Oh, is that a prefab?
It
I was
is
like,
the Raven one.
that was quick. How did you do that?
That's the main house. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do about the structures.
No, the first time you had a bridge here, I really think, in my opinion, I would definitely have that bridge again because that was really cool.
If I were you, I'd build the house like here, out on this front area, and then use this back area as like all your all your royal courtyard, you know what I mean? Have your workshop and your stables and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Or vice versa. Have this be like, kind of like your courtyard, guardhouse, whatever, and then the bridge to the mansion. Or I don't know.
I don't understand how this is bigger than what I built before. It felt like it was so much bigger before, but took up less space. And this thing takes up more space, and it looks smaller.
Right.
It's like the opposite of the Doctor Who dilemma.
Right. How is it smaller on the inside?
Oh, I was watching Spider Noir recently, and there's a couple buildings where the outside of the building makes it like a tiny shack, but then they go inside and it's like a massive interior.
Right on.
Great show, by the way. That's like the only flaw I could even find in the whole thing.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check that out. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
It's really good. And for people who are like, I'm not really into superheroes, no.
Right.
Spider Noir is like Dick Tracy, but modern day. I highly recommend it. It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, modern day, if modern day was the 50s or whatever.
Well, I mean, like, it's our modern day version of Dick Tracy.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my brother was saying, it's Nicolas Cage being Spider-Man, but being really bad at it.
But like really good at the same time. It's hard to explain. He does such a good job.
Yeah, but not being bad at acting, being bad at being Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. That's actually wow, yeah, that is kind of wow, yeah. Oh, that's a good way to put it, kind of, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Dun, 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 dun. I've got a seahorse now.
Get an idea.
Uh-oh, I think my YouTube got messed up. Let's refresh it.
Oh no. Oh, you know what? Speaking of messing up, you just reminded me of something. Hold on. Where's that other page? Here it is.
I put together a presentation of all the times you've messed up, Monday. No.
Do you know what we were supposed to do last time and we never did?
I feel like if anyone would know, it would be me, but I don't. Oh,
here's a clue.
I think I see though. Let's go. Rooster got one. Let's go, Rooster.
I won't actually whistle in the mic, but heck yeah. Good job there, Rooster. Rooster has a blue name in my chat. That means he's a mod. Did you guys know that? Better watch out or Rooster will get you.
Yeah, that is accurate.
But we got TTV Big Mania, Danae Sanchez, a mum, and Summary Shark. Hey, welcome to the chat, Summary. We're just goofing off here. Um, the I don't know if you've joined us before or not for Caverns and Klombos. We kind of play our version of LEGO Fortnite D&D, and right now, here let me get off this silly horse. Well, last episode, the party was granted a large parcel of land, so they're in the process of building their like little village and all their cool little castles and what have you. Oh, dude, this is cool over here with the flowers. I like this. You just come out and chill out here.
Yeah, so not a lot of people know this, and sorry for interrupting what you were saying, but Spicy is like low key a master builder.
Right on. Heck yeah. I like the detail work for sure. And then Mondays building a little Mondays playing a pickle themed cleric, and this is their little sanctuary they're currently building over here. We really all just started building this stream. Hey, thanks, Serto. So these are all the beginnings of the project, but they saved a nearby town that they'd been living in from disaster, but as thanks, they were granted this giant chunk of land around this lake here, where they can build whatever they want. So, but heck yeah, well, welcome to the stream.
What he means is we were exiled here.
You weren't exiled.
Yo, yes, we were. They were like, you guys, we like you. You guys are heroes, and if you stay here, we're all gonna die. You have to leave now.
Yeah,
Y'all are heroes that saved us, but now y'all are dooming us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be interpreted that way for sure. Yeah, you guys are a liability.
That can save your life. We're a liability that can save you.
That's right.
I feel like that's honestly a common theme. The heroes usually end up being the reason a lot of the problems happen in the first place.
Yeah.
That's only because the heroes care about people, though. I don't care about anyone.
Yeah.
Right.
They care about me.
That's why you got the trophy room.
It's so weird you became a hero.
I know, right?
Seems very
You remind me of the
off-brand
guy
for a
from
character.
Game of Thrones who fights for Tyrion, who's just like 100% in it for the money, but he's also like one of the coolest characters.
Braun,
Yeah.
best character in the show.
Braun, yeah,
so
Braun,
funny.
yeah.
I love that one fight when he's like, "You're not going to use a shield? He used a shield. He's dead."
Like at one point Tyrion had made him a knight for, like acting as his bodyguard for so long, and so he goes to Tyrion and tells him he needs more money, and he's like, I pay you, blah blah. He's like, yeah, but I'm a knight now. Knights are worth more.
Oh, they have such a good relationship though, because they fully understand the boundaries and operate within it towards each other. So
Yeah.
Tom,
I
question
like
in
the
chat.
dynamics of their relationship in that show. It's really good.
Let's see. Summary Shark said, I'm having trouble turning my build ideas to life in LEGO Fortnite. Any tip? Well, I don't know. What are you trying to build, Summary? There's a few things. When I'm collabing with other people, one of the discussions that always comes up is the scale of things. So that's one of the things I always look to immediately if I can't get something to work with the pieces that I have. Maybe that wall that you're building needs to be a wall and a half instead. You know what I mean? Maybe it's something like that. But what kind of issues are you having?
What he means is we were exiled here. A lot of times when I start building too, the idea I had in the beginning ends up being nothing like what the end result turns out, because like, every piece you place might change the idea for the next piece you're gonna place, if that makes sense. Like there's no wrong way to do it. Like
Yeah.
just because it doesn't look like it's turning out the way you want it to, doesn't mean you should give up. The next piece you place might fix the issue you're having, maybe.
Right. What I like to do for a lot of builds, especially depending on, if it's like a sculpture type build, especially, I try and go through the parts and find the smallest piece that I can replicate faithfully. Like say, you know, um, a good example, when Rooster and Haskins and Siri and I did Mecha Team Leader. The reason that it's the size it is because the smallest red circle in the game is a stool. I mean, that's not the whole reason it's the size it is. I just wanted to build that big. But he's got the rockets on his shoulders and on his legs and stuff like that. So if the perfect item is a different shape size, then just scale what you're building up. That's a lot of the problem with vehicles I find too, is everybody's trying to build a vehicle for a minifig sized character, when in reality you need to be building for like a GI Joe sized character for the vehicles to work well and to look good, because
Right.
there's only so many details that you can cram into a small space. Um, I have ideas of building a Western village slash temple for Kai slash Pi. Heck yeah. That sounds. You probably want to go with like a Ninjago type theme. What I would do, go over to like the
Ninjago
Lost
and
Isles.
salty seaport.
Um, go over to the Lost Isles and fly around the shores, and they have so many different setups for like the pirate pieces. Um, some of them have docks, some of them have, just like a couple tall towers, different stuff like that. Fly around like that. Maybe find one of those places and rebuild it with because like most structures you're going to find in the game, it's going to be broken down. Maybe start rebuilding it with the Ninjago pieces, that we got from those quests there, and maybe that'll spark something for you. Um, and that's part of it too. It's a channel motto: just keep building. But sometimes you just got to keep throwing pieces out, and no pun intended, just see what sticks. You know. Um, you know, sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I'll go through and I'll just start looking at all the blue pieces. And I'm going to pull out, this bed because that's mostly blue, and then I'm going to pull out, these, the mailboxes. I'm going to pull out, everything that's one color, and then I'm like, oh, it'd be cool. I could turn this into this. And, don't be afraid to use pieces that aren't meant to be the pieces that you're making them. That's the cool thing about Lego in general, but especially this game as well. They call it nice parts usage. Where like for example, these green, this is one that I do all the time, but the green surfboards, those could be giant blades of grass, and depending on what size scale you're working at, that could either work as grass, or it's not gonna, or here it's a surfboard, but from back here, that's grass. It all depends on what scale you're working at. um I think what I would do is go try and find some inspiration around like the Lost Isles, like I was saying, and just try and smash those design styles together, and like in our D&D game here. Hey, Dr. Matt Hayton, appreciate that. In Lego, there's no wrong answer, and You know, you put a piece on,
Let's
you can always take
go.
it back off, you know. But heck yeah. Dr. Mad Hayton, appreciate that. We got 5 more tonight. Who did we get? Crime Cat. Ooh, Tiangxi got some. Heck yeah. Tiangxi and her significant other were my was it 299 and 300 or 399 and 400? I don't know. They were 2 of my 100 whatchamajiggers there, the subscriber count. They hit 100 mark, so I sent them both skins. Hey, all right, and Scripter too, and Ethan Hoosted. We're just gonna go with Hoosted. Congratulations, everybody. Welcome to the lounge. It's funny that we're having this type of stream tonight because a lot of times the stream is story based. You know, we got a lot going on. We're rolling some dice, doing different stuff. But I was just talking about maybe starting doing build streams. You know, like not necessarily tutorials, but like, you know, helping people with the game mechanics and, you know, tips and tricks to better builds type stuff. Because a lot of the stuff that I take for granted, you know, being able to build the way I do is that not everybody can build, you know, can build at the same level. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who are having trouble with, you know, houses and, you know, vehicles and stuff. They're not like out here trying to break the game. They just want to, you know, have fun and build a cool little house, you know. And the game does, in my opinion, a poor job of explaining like the construction process. You know, for a long time, people have been having problems with their roofs don't line up, and, you know, different things like that. And there's a lot of tips and tricks that, you know, maybe aren't, you know, just super clear for other people. So,
Where are the swivels?
yeah, oh yeah. Well, me and the swivels get along for the most part. But they work on them so frequently you can't like have a steady relationship with them. You know.
Oh, found it.
Like it might
all
be
the new
broken
menus too
one.
make everything so complicated.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with they've at least now in the build menu. Here, let me remember how to build real quick. In the vehicles they have like cars, boat parts, trims, you know, they have all the different sections now, whereas it used to all just be in one. It was very difficult to find stuff because like all the platforms, all the original pieces were now down at the end of the list, and you had to scroll. If you're like me and have all the different updates and all the battle passes and all the sets, it's quite a bit of scrolling. So I'm glad they're starting to streamline a lot of that too. But yeah, the menus definitely went through a period of distinct madness. Boom! Dr. Mad Hayden just over the top tonight with another 5. A dreadful monkey.
Oh, that's fire.
Hey, how come it's only telling me 2 people? It's only showing me 2 names. Show me the rest of the names, chat.
Come meditate Monday.
Yeah. W's in chat.
Hold on. I
Dr.
will
Matt
shortly.
Hayden.
I'm building a thing.
But yeah, heck yeah, dude. I have no idea what that second name is. Moon Kamaf. I feel like sometimes people do gifted just so I'll have to read the names. That's
So it's just a prototype, but I'm definitely having that windmill on my top of my greenhouse.
Heck yeah, dude. I dig it.
Where's your meditation chamber? I'm coming. Yo. This is crazy. This is so cool. It's like, oh, this is how I wanted mine to be. You did what I wanted. Better than I did.
That's what's up, dude.
This is so beautiful.
I've never even seen this tree before. What is going on?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude, I dig it. I like it.
Hey, is the windmill still turning?
And it's like Star Wars. There's no railings. It's just.
Oh,
You
the
don't need
windmill's
safety when
back.
you're meditating. We're ninjas.
That's right.
You know, railings. I'm Samurai Jack. Look at me.
That's right.
I actually like his Lego version better than his regular version.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not
So,
gonna
Yeah,
so
lie.
yeah.
plain and simple. I like
Really
it.
Yeah.
good.
His
For him.
I
Yeah.
feel like his eyes on his like normal Fortnite skin there's something not right about him. They don't.
I don't like him when you're dropping from the battle bus because you can see his whitey tighties.
Oh, really? We've seen him in the cartoon before though. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that we have. That we have.
Yeah, that cracks me up that they would add that detail, but they're pretty smart when it comes to stuff like that.
I like on how his minifig, he still has his sandals on. That's my favorite part about his minifig.
Right? Yeah. Here, let's give chat a close up of the toes. His little sandals, their doorbell. Drone's been awfully quiet over here,
Locked in.
right? Vroom, vroom. We can go check on him on the monster horse. Oh boy, he's got stuff coming out over the cliff. Get out of my way, trees. Yeehaw. Boom. Yo. You're like, you want a bridge? I'll build you a bridge. Be the biggest bridge you ever seen. Ugh. Yeah, this is a mansion. That's what's up. This spark in the sky. This is wild, and they're never gonna go away, are they?
It will when we all log out.
Oh, do they? I thought they stayed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because the pieces are gone. That's right. Yeah, when I first was scouting this world, I had planned to build another town slash castle slash POI over here, but a couple things happened. I decided that I didn't want it to be like the other world, you know, where I built a ton of stuff and, you know, it was just like
That
all
piece.
overdone. I wanted kind of, you know, you guys to like create the world as we went, in a way, you know? Yeah. So I never ended up doing anything with this, and I thought you guys would like it. And I didn't think you were gonna take getting kicked out of town personally either. Jeez Louise, you guys. So sensitive.
Listen. Most of the time, from my perspective as the DM, when you point stuff out to us, the vast majority of the time, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. This is the one time where I'm definitely pushing back, and I'm like, how could you not expect us to be upset about that?
Yeah. Well, these are things that happen as well here in the game. Like, I had a couple ideas of what to do, but none of them, you know, like, all of them would have taken like multiple sessions and a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like,
and don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled we did get kicked out because like this is cool. Like this spot is such a beautiful location. Like,
well, and that's the thing too. I wanted you guys to be able to work on your bastions without being stuck in that same like little footprint in town that you were.
Yeah.
But then I also want, like potentially bad things to happen that don't destroy town. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna quote that. Long Tom, I potentially want bad things to happen.
Maybe one day an army of Rancors shows up, and it would be terrible if Dana's tavern got knocked down, like.
That would be amazing and terrifying at the same time. The Rancors are so cool.
Yeah. That would be a lot of fun. Shoot a bunch of dragons into the center of this place and have you guys. I love how there's actually
reasons to go back to Star Wars Island still.
Yeah, no, that was a smart move on their part, repopulating Star Wars Island with Star Wars creatures, because now there's a point to go in there. That's not just another mini island essentially with the three.
Yeah. By the way, a mini island without like regular cave systems.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ninjago. I miss getting rocks from caves. I want that back.
Yeah. I miss a lot of the original mechanics. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we've talked about it before. The like difficulty-based biomes was definitely the way to go, in my opinion.
Yes.
Turn it off and cozy if that's what you want to do. But like, let me play a survival game for sure.
I like the OG crafting bench better too, where you had to level it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
100% agree. 100% agree. The progression system, yeah.
Yep.
I would love to see
overall
stuff on the regular crafting bench.
I just love the fact that on a new world, it would literally take you a week before you could make the best gear.
Right. Yeah. You actually
like now I can have the best gear in like 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah. And even faster than that probably, honestly, because you can just go break a floor underneath a couple metal barrels, get copper bars, boom, metal axe, boom, metal pickaxe, boom, metal, that's it, you're done. Right. Whereas before you used to have to, like you're saying, actually go out and work towards all these things.
I remember having to grind to be able to break a blue barrel.
Right. Yeah. And when we discovered you could just break the floor under it, that was like high tech. That was like,
right.
We were like, ooh, we're really gaming the system now. But Graveyard Boy 89 said, love you're doing D&D and Lego. Heck yeah, bud. We're doing less D&D than we normally do tonight. Like we said, we're focusing on the party building up their own bastion, their own little village and ecosystem over here. I feel like this horse is going awfully slow. But yeah, obviously a lot of modifications need to happen, but we still use like a core stat system. Instead of strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, we have wit, whimsy, and will, which stand in essentially for wit being intelligence, whimsy being wisdom, and will being pretty much everything else. If you need to make skill checks that would have used charisma or strength, you're going to use those. The idea being it's your force of will, whether that's through physicality or persuasiveness. But then when we broke down the character classes, each class has its own progression of charms, but then we still use like proficiencies and roll to hit, we roll initiative, bunch of fun stuff like that. We're just using LEGO Fortnite as the tabletop. And of course, every time there's an update to the game, we need to adapt the newest updates into rules. Every time I type up the rules, they change the game, so I've stopped typing it up. But yeah, we get together every Tuesday night, 8 to 10. We have a pretty good time. We've got some regulars, we've got some regular lurkers. It's a pretty good time.
And we got regulars who don't come during the live, but watch every stream afterwards.
Yeah, which is crazy to me. Like,
yeah, it is crazy, but it's awesome. I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that's awesome. No. Yeah.
But bonus, Graveyard Boy, if you come during the stream, it is ad free. But as soon as the stream ends, boom, I turn those ads right on. It's commercials. You can so you can have a premium.
Quick question. What do I need to filter out to get black pieces?
What do you need to what?
What do I need to filter out to get black floors?
Haunted House and Imperial and First Order.
Thank you.
Also, Friendly Neighborhood has black pieces.
Yeah, I don't have that one yet. That one needs to come back to the shop so I can
for the fire escape. I would love to see a bunch of them coming back to the shop for sure.
Got it for my kid, never got it for myself.
Yeah. But yeah, and it's unfortunate because a lot of them are those, like Spider-Man related, or, the Daft Punk set that, they just had Daft Punk come back to the shop but didn't bring the Lego kits with it. I'm sure all that stuff is tied up in negotiations with other IPs. Marvel, I'm sure, has a say where those Spider-Man sets get sold, stuff like that. So, but hopefully
they bring it back at the end of the month for the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, that would be cool. I didn't even think of that. That's smart. Yeah, that would be a great time to bring him back. Oh, I meant to check these tires. Yeah, they're unstable. But yeah, I would love to see a lot of the sets come back. That's one of the things about doing tutorials for me. Like if I was gonna do, a video that was a tutorial, I have all the sets and I forget that. I forget what pieces come from what set, period, much less if it's a paid set or if it was, the free part of the battle pass or, stuff like that. So like when I put out the Scuttle video, one of the comments on it was, do you know when these parts are coming back, or essentially, what parts are these? I've never seen them, kind of stuff. Like, I was like, oh, haha, every single piece is from a Lego pass. Oopsie. So yeah, I'd love to see that happen as well, where we get the battle pass sets back too. That would be dope.
Are you on a horse right now, Long Tom?
Yeah, I'm doing flips over your base.
Whoa, that's weird. Your minifig is stuck in front of me, but also I see you below me on the horse.
Nice.
Yeah, there's two of you right now.
Ow.
Yeah, I saw you driving up my base with the horse earlier, and my thought was like, huh, okay, and I just flew away. I was like, that's awesome.
I've got all the horses over at your base now. I've got the mini horse, I got the medium horse, I got the magic horse. That one's magic. This one right here.
This is my favorite horse, even though it's not a horse.
Ugh. Have you seen the magic horse though, Monday? Check this out. Boop.
That's cool. How's it doing? Is that your ability or is that the horse?
That's the horse. He's got
That's
a
cool, dude.
He's got a single hover brick in his middle.
Oh, I'm like, how did you do that? That makes sense now. That's cool. Sorry, didn't mean to tip you there.
Oh no, you're good. Check it out. He's a seahorse.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. Yep, this horse has got magic horseshoes. I love that thing that you're riding around on. Like that's
It's one of my favorite things. Yeah, it's so much fun and it's so simple.
Watch out, pig! The only problem with the magic horse is he doesn't have a booster like all the other horses.
Yeah. Magic horse. Sad little magic horse doesn't have a booster.
Yeah, he doesn't have a booster, but he can walk on water. So. Right.
Give or take, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, come back. I thought I turned you off. No, come here. Stop floating away. Come back. Come here.
Run away, horse.
Oh.
Ah! I'm sorry. The only issue with this little guy is it's a little hard to steer sometimes.
He's it's nimble, but yeah, like it takes wide turns. Like it's good if you need to just swish through some things, but if you want to actually like cook it, then you're gonna take a while to turn that bad Larry around.
So I'm not sure why, but the effect with the cannon that keeps the thingies spinning, it keeps turning off. It's weird.
I wonder if they're trying to fix it.
Oh, I kind of hope not.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get a cool looking windmill.
Dun, 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 dun. I have a D&D inspired Lego world so far. All I have is a church with a stained glass window. Well, heck yeah, man. That's awesome. This is our old town. This was just I rebuilt a bunch of it's one of the broken towns, and then we built some stuff just around the outside. We got all the wagons and stuff over here still. But yeah, Lego, especially when it first came out, and I mean Lego just in general is, associated with those kind of medieval sets, But there's a lot of good pieces for fantasy stuff that's already free in the game. Yeah, here I'll fly back over there for you, Graveyard. It's a fun little build. Like I was saying, the main part of town is just rebuilt, one of the like bandit towns. Here, I'll park this for now. And then of course, added some stuff, like this is, obviously just like the Lion Knight facade, but on, the building that was here. But then used like flipping pieces, techniques to like remake all the trim pieces and stuff. Like let me see if I can find a spot that's like, see, this is how the trim's actually supposed to look here on this corner. So I just kind of made my own faux trim by flipping floor pieces, sticking them on. But this is like the weapon shop. You know, they got all the different armor on racks and stuff. And then we've got like an inn with rooms upstairs. And then this is like the town jail. Someone got broken out of here recently, so these bars are missing. Um, but then this is like the local drinking place, and they had a general store. You know, all the like basic shops and stuff. And then we got Spicy's bastion, his original bastion here, and Remy's over here. Uh, the stuff in the back is just little silly stuff that I built just to. I wanted to build a tall, skinny tower that day, so I built a tall, skinny tower. And then this, I was just goofing off with the, you know, combining the Pleasant Park with the castle stuff. I thought it was neat. We got another tavern over here that I built. This was Monday's bastion. Parts of their bastions are missing currently because they didn't know that I was going to move them before they added on. But yeah, we do this in sandbox. It's quicker, and then you know it also lets me build way more impressive things than if you know I had to gather all the materials for it. This is actually our second Kaverns Klombos world. The original world, after one of the updates, we couldn't get back into it for some reason, but that one is very, very extensively built. The players have an island of their own over in the Lost Isles, but aside from that, like I've built a bunch of cities and runes and dungeons and all kinds of stuff. Dragons, giants, you name a fantasy trope, and I'm probably working on it somewhere in the other world. But yeah, Khan's Tower. It's a 257-meter tall tower.
Yeah, that one's epic. I mean, they're all epic, but that just the scale of that one is insane.
It's so tall that its base hits complexity, it leaves complexity, hits complexity a second time, and then leaves complexity again. But then we got like all my different horse designs and stuff, you know, that we roll around on. This one's my Pegasus. He's fun. But yeah, we have a good time. And I just recently changed on my page the banner. My banner used to say Real Adventure, but I changed it to the Adventure is Building, which I'm pretty sure I didn't come up with it all. I think it was the original tagline for LEGO Fortnite. But then I think they couldn't figure out if they wanted to be an adventure game, so they changed it. I don't know. But yeah, that's the whole idea here is the adventure is building, you know, and LEGO Fortnite gives us the opportunity to build whatever we want and, you know, have as many worlds as we want and, you know, do a bunch of cool stuff like that. And it keeps getting expanded with more pieces, more lore, more, you know, enemies, more skills. You know, we've got all the different masteries now. So with any luck, you know, maybe, you know, like Monday was saying earlier, a year ago, you know, the game was in such a different state. You know, maybe a year from now we'll actually be able to play something even closer to D&D. You know, maybe it'll give us the option to, you know, maybe there'll be a randomizer device and we can roll dice in the game. You know, and maybe it has nothing to do with D&D. They just gave us a dice prop for no reason. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll get more dragons. Maybe we'll get more, maybe we'll get goblins and orcs and elves and, what have you. Maybe there'll be special diamond mines that have werewolves in them. I don't know. You know what I mean? Anything's possible. And that's part of the reason, too, why I love that this is all done in Fortnite. In any other game, we'd have to explain how all this stuff got here. We'd have to figure out why, the Terminator and Peter Griffin and Sonic the Hedgehog were all hanging out in this Lego world. But because we're in Fortnite, we don't gotta ask that. A rift opened up. The end. Hey, a rift opened up and a giant hamburger statue fell through, and that's where we're at now. So yeah, maybe one day they will give us that that update. Heck yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see. We touched on it a little earlier in the stream. Like, we got all these new vehicle parts coming out. They've been, I feel like, almost every other week been like, oh, we made another little tweak to the game to, quality of life stuff, So if they're spending this much time doing quality of life, there's got to be, I feel like, another party at, that's working on something big. I've heard rumors of Ninjago Part 2. I've heard rumors of more Star Wars stuff coming. And excuse me, like I was saying, the way they've been doing it with these NPCs who pop into your village and just are like, hey, I'm a quest giver, have some things. They could stick in anything at any time. So the sky is the limit as far as I'm concerned with this game. And that's the whole thing about Lego. I see a lot of people like, I'm running out of ideas of stuff to build. Like, look around, look to your left, look to your right, pick something, build it. You know what I mean? Like, the possibilities are endless, So.
Write 20 things down, roll a dice. Which one are you building today? There you go, problem solved.
That's right. Yeah. Don't wait for Lego to put out a randomizer for you. You know what I mean? Take a deck of cards, or some similar object. Write down 52 random things. Shuffle the deck together. Deal yourself 3 cards and build it. Build a walking hippopotamus in the grasslands or whatever. You know what I mean? Like. That's right. Build them all. Build them all. Welcome, Angriest Ron.
Build your local Walmart.
Nah, we got enough of them, I think.
All right, Family Dollar then. Dollar General. We ain't got enough of those.
No, never enough Dollar Generals or Waffle Houses. But I live too far north for Waffle House. It's sad. I'd be there right now. No, I'm kidding. Not on a Tuesday, I wouldn't. But holy cow, look at the time. Did you guys know that it's 10:15 already?
I did, actually. I'm enjoying tonight though. The building's kind of chill and all the conversation's good, so.
Yeah. No, same. And it apparently made the time go by real quick.
It did. It actually did. Yeah. Well, and also tonight was a little weird because I did the recap notes like an hour and 10 minutes into the show.
That is true.
Yeah.
And we only did them. I feel like we would have thought of it eventually, but we only did it because Dr. Matt Hayton said.
What happened last week?
No, they were like, I went to the bathroom or whatever. What happened while I was gone? So, had too much fun. Thanks. Well, thank you, Ron. Glad you could be here. We got a ton of gifteds tonight. What was that? Like 15 gifted that went out?
Yeah, something like that. Definitely pretty crazy.
Absolutely crushing it.
absolutely awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing some tutorial type streams. I think that would be a lot of fun. Um, and yeah, it'd be nice if this is how they went, because I'd love to help people build, and I love talking about the game. Um, and I feel like there's not as much talking about the game as there used to be. I feel like I see a lot of creators stepping back, um, starting other channels, and stuff like that. I feel like for some people they're coming down the back of the wave already, and I feel like the wave just started to rise. Like it's not time to walk away from Lego. It's just about to get good. So uh, maybe I can fill that gap a little for some people. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I even do a stream. I'm gonna do a stream. I don't know when. It probably won't have a schedule, but that's even more reason to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications, because I don't post just to post. You're not gonna get 20 notifications from the Long Tom Lounge every day. You're gonna get like one a month, but it's gonna be worth it. Like you're gonna be
It
like, oh,
will
I'm
be worth it. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
glad
not
my
gonna
phone
lie.
buzzed.
I learned so much about the game itself from your monthly posts. Like, hey, did you know this is happening in Lego today?
Yeah, yeah. I try to keep up. I try to keep up on the news, but stuff like that. But my videos though, those you know what I mean. Those only come out once in a blue moon. I really have to have something to say to put out a video. So definitely make sure you put on your notifications. Yeah, Graveyard Boy, heck yeah. Got all the sets and all the decor bundles. Um, that's something too I've been meaning to do. I'm gonna go buy out the tomato head set. I'm gonna buy a second set. I'm gonna give it away to somebody. I don't even care who. Somebody's gonna get it though. I've been trying to think of. I don't do the whole like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, let's do a giveaway type stuff. But I also kind of want to do a giveaway. You know what I mean? So now I have to figure out how to do it, and an equitable and fair way that I don't feel like I just ran like a child casino. You know what I mean? Like you need to be an adult. You need to join the Discord. I don't know how to do it. Maybe we'll spin a wheel or something. But I want to give somebody the tomato head set because it has a decor bundle that you can only get from the tomato head set. But yeah, more on that in the future. Be vigilant, rock on lounge. Thank you, Dr. Mad Hayton. Thank you for coming out. We are definitely coming up on the time where we normally wrap things up. We didn't roll for initiative for anything tonight. But if you guys feel like doing that now, you're welcome to.
Oh yeah, where is my coffee? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Please don't go in my coffee. Ah, it fell on the floor. Not in the coffee. We're good. We're good. 13. Damn, I roll that so often.
What do you get, Spicy?
14.
14. 14, 13, 8. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Spicy plays. Yes, there is a decor set in the supply drop. Only skins with the Rave Cave though. How weird is that? But
You have to find me for the outro. I'm hiding.
All right. Well, give me 1 second. I gotta grab something from off camera. I don't know how often Graveyard Boy comes to the lounge, but look at what Lego Group sent me in the mail, bro. How cool is that? I got the decor set and everything. They sent me this and the kit, the big like giant the sculpture one. Ooh, it's cool. I'm not gonna. I could go get it, but I'm not gonna. What we are gonna do is we're gonna have Spicy Plays. Start us on our outros. Oh, I gotta find him, he said. That's right. Wait a minute. Are you just right over there with Monday? It's kind of cheaty that they just show me where people are. I never would have found you.
Yeah, I didn't have facilities at my base, so I had to use Monday's facilities. And yeah, hope
That's
everybody's
what's
had a
up.
great evening here at the Long Tom Lounge. Spicy Plays here for another episode of Caverns and Klombos, doing a little
Get out of
bit
there,
of
dog.
bridge building. And yeah, what's up with the dog? Why is he
Yeah,
what like get out of here, dude? I'm trying
I
to use the
know,
bathroom
right?
and
What is
talk.
up? Jesus.
All right,
Trying to do
anyways,
outros.
like I was saying, if you get anything in the Epic item shops, please use code LONGTOM and check us out next Tuesday for some more building and maybe some adventuring. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, where's the sink? Oh, here's the sink. Let me wash my hands. All right. Now one of these.
Yeah.
Next week.
Heck yeah. Thank you as always for coming out. I can't wait to see the rest of your bastion, sir. It's coming right along.
We are allowed to work on that off stream, yes.
That is correct. Yep. That
Okay.
is this area belongs to you guys now. So yeah, absolutely feel free to come in off stream and add
So
on to it, rearrange.
if we don't like our teammates' bases, we're allowed to like remodel for them, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. I'm sure no
All
one
right.
would mind at all. No, don't do that.
All right.
I'm just gonna build everything. I'm literally just gonna rebuild everyone's build, but put them on stilts.
Just yeah. It's just
We're gonna raise it.
everybody
We're just
comes
gonna raise them
back.
all up half a stud. We're gonna raise them half a stud.
Oh my god! I know some people. That I feel like Long Tom. That would drive Long Tom crazy. He'd be like, "I could have swore this was 1/2 stud deeper."
You're like, why are these ceilings so low? What's going on?
Oh man, that's devious spicy. Oh man.
Yeah. You short sheet somebody, but with their Lego build. That's cruel. I was talking to Rooster the other day about D&D. He's the one that told me about you. And told me to check you out. Heck yeah, brother. Thank you, Rooster. But yeah, we are in an interim currently. We just finished up a big like adventure arc, and this is kind of like a interlude before the next adventure starts. And we're missing a player tonight, but definitely come back another time, Graveyard Boy, and we do just that. We play some D&D right here in Lego Fortnite, and if you go back. Does anybody know what episode this is? Is this episode 40 of the side quest of this campaign? Yeah,
Oh gosh, I am the one who should know that because I do the recap every week, but honestly, I don't know.
Right. But if you go,
I know it's like 106 overall or 107.
Yeah. This is episode 107. Only 97 of them are online, I think. But yeah, if you go back to like somewhere on that playlist, you'll be able to see stuff from the other world. Or if you want to go way back to the beginning, you can see when the party first showed up into my campaign world, essentially, and saw the capital for the first time, stuff like that. But yeah, like I was saying, we do it every week, and we keep adapting the rules to get as closer and closer to D&D as we go. So I'm sure there'll be something in there that you might like. But everybody be sure to check out Spicy Plays on YouTube. Thank you as always for coming out, Spicy. Like I say, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
chat, we'll get the tour next week. But that will bring us neck and neck to Monday Olives. What do you got for us, Monday? Where are you at?
Oh, yeah. I'm Monday Olives. You've been watching Kaverns Klombos streamed live every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. ET here at the Long Tom Lounge on YouTube. And we'll continue to do that every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. as long as this keeps going, because it's awesome. You can catch me on my own channel where I occasionally do stuff. I am actually working on a good amount of stuff right now. There's a lot of family stuff going on behind the scenes, so it's a little slow right now, but I will have some stuff coming out soon. And yeah, I can't wait for next week. It's going to be absolutely a blast. I'm having so much fun just building out these new bases and messing around with all the building stuff. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I never know how you guys are going to interpret what I said Monday, but this is definitely an interpretation of what I said. But no, I love it. I like the tieredness of it, and also it's very, very unique. I can't wait to see how it develops. But,
Thank you. And this windmill is just a prototype. This is where the greenhouse is gonna go. The windmill's gonna be on top of the greenhouse. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I always like any animatronics that get incorporated.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have to. I know how to do a few tricks. I gotta use one for this build. I got it.
That was the only cool thing about the Storm Chaser base, was that I had those revolving satellite dishes, and aside from that, it was just lame, but
yeah.
But like you're saying, I like where you're starting at. So, but did you ever get that stream together you were talking about last week, or no? I know you said you've had some things that were going on.
No. So I promise I have stuff coming out. It's coming. The family stuff has been coming out of nowhere, and it's just layering on top of everything. So
yeah, no, I hear that. But well, be sure to keep our eyes peeled for that. Thank you as always for coming out, and everybody be sure to check out Monday Olives on YouTube as well. But yeah, we will catch up with you next week, Monday. If I don't see you sooner, or see you around the Discord.
Yeah, you probably will, especially, honestly, Long Tom, if you start doing, like, some build streams on the side, please tell the Discord, because I will show up anytime I can.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
And like I said, I've
already learned most of my tricks from you anyway, so of course I'll watch that.
And I want to do, like, the super basic, like very super basic stuff, but yeah, also throw in that tips and advanced tips and tricks kind of aspect of it too, because there's lots of little things, like I say, in the game doesn't tell you. I feel like they could have one prefab in the prefabs that's just called tutorial house, and all they would have to do is tell you why this piece goes here. Just a little pop up on the screen. Next, we're going to put on corners. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't the game do that? Right? I guess I'll do it. Why not? I'll step up. I'll be the guy who tells you how to connect your ceilings to your floors, and your walls to your ceilings. Yeah.
And why there's walls that are labeled interior.
That's right. That is right.
They go on top of your floors.
It took me so long to figure that out. Like, I feel so dumb for how long it took me to figure out what interior walls were for.
Yeah, and again, something that with seriously one line of flavor text in a pop-up, you would have known, but just nobody ever bothered 100%, to tell us.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Mad Hate, I'm wondering the same thing, because only 2 names popped up. So I'm gonna check. I'm not positive how long it takes for my membership totals to update in the analytics, but I am going to look into it. I'm going to find out an answer for you, because that is hogwash, my friend. That is poppycock at best, and I just won't stand for it. Cause yeah, you drop the ducats. We should get the members for sure. Uh, but yeah, I was sad I only got to say two names too. So, Surdo has a membership. I'm pretty sure. Doesn't Surdo have a membership? I thought he got one in one of the last batches. Not this stream, but I thought before. Maybe it ran out. Darn it. We'll get Surdo a membership at some point here. Every once in a while, Surdo's name pops up on the side. So
Always a
yeah,
good day when it happens.
that's right. Everybody cheers. The whole stream cheers for Surdo every time Surdo does anything. It's crazy. I'm still tickled pink by the fact that we Surdo'd summon. We summoned Surdo. Was it last stream or
That
the
was
stream before?
awesome.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Yeah. So. But anyways, we have one more player to go. See what Trone's up to over here on top of the mountain. The build gets a little larger every time I come near it. So, oh yeah, it's spreading. It's spreading again. I like the open floor plan. Do 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 do. Is this just gonna be like a big entry, kind of like grand hall type thing?
Like grand
Nice.
hall. Rooms up here.
Ooh, this is a much grander hall. Look at that.
High ceilings. Could put chandeliers.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's what's up. I just came over and tried to open this wall like it was a door. I just ran up and pressed X. Like,
hey, whatever. Hit it with a pickaxe, it opens.
Right, there you go. Yeah, I thought you had one, Surdo. Darn it. We'll get you another one, bud. It's coming around. When they give out the memberships, it's supposed to be random, I guess. You know, like you can't just say who to give it to. But people who interact with the channel more and more often are more likely to get the free memberships. Which is, honestly, I'm surprised you don't get one every time we give out a round of memberships, because you definitely are here every week. So
anytime you say Surdo's name.
That's right. You got to say it 3 times, though. 3 times at least. But, all right. Where's Trone? Trone, take us out, buddy.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for hanging out on our chill build stream, working on our bastions and whatnot. That's pretty much it for tonight. Yeah. See what happens next week.
Heck yeah. I was thinking next week, when Remy's back, maybe doing just like a little mini quest. Nothing major. But talking about the bastions and them being on graph paper kind of made me nostalgic for actual like graph paper dungeons. So I was thinking I might make one just for fun. You know, that's actually made out of, you know, like alternating checkerboard squares like we were doing for each 5-foot square. But then also using it to do like a refresher kind of course for like, you know, using abilities and using skills and, you know, just different stuff like that. Because it's not very often that I'm like, okay, you guys walk up to this door, what do you do? You know, or that happens all the time in D&D, you know, and so you like listen at the door, what do I hear on the other side of the door? You know, do I smell anything? Do I, you know, do I smell, you know, do I yada yada, you know, so on and so forth. Is the door locked? Like we don't really do that stuff, and so I think it'd be neat just to go back to the basics for a little bit and make sure everybody's like up to speed on their like, especially because we're leveling up as well. We're going to be going up to 15. Um, so you guys do have some new abilities and stuff like that. So I'd like to touch on that, but also just make sure everybody's like on the same page as far as like what you can do in the game, you know, because I think that's always a point of possible confusion, especially for like newer players, is like, what can I do in the game? And anything is a hard answer, you know, like that doesn't tell you anything, you know. So yeah, you know, kind of also touch on some of the stuff we talked about tonight, you know, where your character lives in the world kind of thing. But yeah, how's your expert stream going there, Tron?
Extra stream's going good. The pirate survival one, Remy popped in, watched me working on that one a little bit today.
Oh, nice.
That's open. That's open for a communities type server type thing. So anybody who wants to join that one is more than welcome to.
Heck yeah. Is that and you're doing that on Council of Bricks, or what Discord are you using for the community for that one?
Oh, Council of Bricks, and I also made a sub Discord for it too, just in case.
Right on. Heck yeah.
Yep.
For those of you who don't
Shattered
know,
Post.
right on. We're all members. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I made 7 starter boats for whoever joins the world. You just gotta run 800 meters to get to Shantytown, and then you get your first boat, which will give you some shovels, some slurp juice, a couple of torches, a flint knock, and a wrench, I believe, and 12 wood so you could claim your village. What I did on stream today is I took my ship and claimed my village.
Nice. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, in the chat or who may see this later, should be links to both Discords in the video description here. My Discord, the Longtown Lounge Discord, nobody talks in there except for me. Don't feel pressure to join that one at all, because all it is me posting stuff that I posted on YouTube or news or a link to Reddit or, you know, stuff like that. If you just want random news, join that one. If you want to hang out with some cool people who do talk, come join the Council of Bricks. Totally a ripoff of the Council of Ricks, but I think I'm funny. But we started that back a while back, and then I don't even know what happened, but like the original founders, I think half of them don't play the game anymore. But cool people over in there, multinational, mix of people from Facebook, Reddit, YouTube, big names, small names, names you might not recognize, but could be famous someday. I don't know. Come meet people. They're cool.
Over there we got.
Is the shopkeeper on the toilet? Only the dice know. That's right, sir. Let's see if he's home. Oh, no. He's busy right now. But yeah, link in the description. Come join the Discord. And then if you're interested in doing some stuff with Tron, Tron likes pirates and he likes Star Wars. And mainly pirates and Star Wars. Ninjas too, right?
Ninjas are alright.
Yeah,
definitely choose Star Wars or Pirates over them any day, though.
Yeah. But yeah, so a couple different community worlds people could possibly join. I know there's a Brickwood Commons, which is kind of like a cozy survival server. Tron's doing a couple different expert ones. And yeah, there's always just random people to play with and stuff like that. But yeah, how could you not, Graveyard Boy? Star Wars is the stuff. But if you want to see what Tron's doing with his Mandalorian, you said you're doing it like a vlog, right?
Yeah, kind of like a mission log. Right now I'm scouting for room tomes.
Right on. Heck yeah. See, that's what's fun about this game. It's you know, one of my favorite things about Caverns and Klombos too is like, how does the Fortnite Lego lore fit into the lore of what we're trying to, you know what I mean? Like, that's great. I love
Exactly.
stuff like that. So right now, Trone's doing a expert run. He's a Mandalorian. And yeah, I guess right now he's on a mission. He's got a
On
bounty
a
out
mission.
on uh Klombo tomes.
He really needs better gear.
I bet he lost a bunch in the crash, I imagine.
Yeah, well, the crash, couple of things have been rebuilt since then. I made a really cool ship too.
Heck yeah. Oh, the Indiction. I
The
saw a
Indiction.
clip of that. Yeah, yeah. I saw the
Yeah, that thing
short.
is
I haven't checked out the full thing yet, but
the thing is pretty cool actually. It's got a two crew cabins, an engine room with crafting stations, full bridge that has a navigation station, weapon station, 4 jump seats, and the bridge controls on the
right
inside.
on.
I'm very proud of it.
Heck yeah. No, it looks cool too. So be sure to check out more of it when I get a chance. Um, but yeah, everybody be sure to check out Trone on YouTube. Um, now this is something I noticed. Is your channel still called Trone?
No,
And
Shadowrun Studios.
because I was almost sure when I went to look for you earlier, it like your handle was at Shadow Ronin Studios, but your page name was still Trone.
Oh, cool. Then it did work.
Right on. Well, if that's the way you wanted it, then yeah, it worked. So,
Yeah,
but
because the
yeah,
Shadowrun Studios is well, let's just say that's the branch that I'm doing my TTRPG out of.
right, right. But yeah, everybody be sure to check out Shadow Ronin Studios on YouTube. And are you doing daily streams or how's that working out?
I did a couple of daily streams and definitely going to slow them down a little bit now. If I can get more people to do that Pirate World, we'll do one stream for the Pirate World a week. It's going to be ran like a Sea of Thieves type thing where you could pop in, pop out anytime you want. I'll hop in as a moderator and maybe run like a merchant caravan going from one neutral port to another where the players have a chance to raid them and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. It could
And
be
then
fun.
everybody's always being hunted by the person they got away from because everybody's technically a pirate who got stranded in the world that I created, and you basically escaped that world's version of Davy Jones.
Right on. Heck yeah.
So
Well,
eventually, his dreadnought's going to come looking for you.
yeah, yeah. That sounds cool.
Fun stuff.
But hopefully you can find some people who are down to do some role play. I know it's not always easy, especially for high concepts like that, you know.
It's a
Um,
super niche inside the niche.
right, right. Yeah, it's kind of like Lego Fortnite D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have
It's got
thought that anyone would care
it's
or that it would
basically
work?
think of it as a Lego Crosswinds, or actually it's called Windrose now.
Oh yeah. I that it's coming out for Xbox. I don't think it's out yet, but I want to check that out when it does. That looks fun.
Yeah, a couple of my staff members play it. They played the heck out of it. They said it was
Yeah.
awesome. It
And
really caters to that Valheim crowd.
right. And that the guy who does Let's Game It Out. I don't know if you're familiar with that channel. He goes and plays video games poorly. It's amazing. Like he just plays video games wrong on purpose, and he's just hilarious. But let's game it out. Check it out, and let's do a collab, Josh. I'm just kidding. He's famous. I'm just some guy. Um, but amazing channel, hilarious stuff, and he played it, and just totally played it completely incorrectly, and it was amazing. But yeah, I wanna play Windrose. It looks cool. So,
It does look cool.
but Man, we've been doing outros for like going on 30 minutes now. But all right. Like I was saying, everybody check out Trone on Shadow Ronin Studios YouTube. Be sure to check out Spicy Plays with a Z and Monday Olives. And make sure to like the stream, comment, subscribe, become a member. For $1.99 a month, you could get access to a cool name color in chat and also some emotes. Maybe someday I'll do some cool membership stuff. Would people be interested in that if I did like member streams? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But become a member. It helps me out. It really does. Use code LONGTOM. That helps me out too. And whether you watch now, watch later, just keep building. You guys are the best. Thank you everybody who came out. Serto, Dr. Mad Hayton, oh Graveyard Boy. So many people came out tonight. Rooster. Did Jonah come out tonight? Did we see Jonah tonight? I don't think we saw Jonah tonight, but a bunch of people. Angriest Ron. There was a nice lady who came out. Who is the nice lady? Does anybody? Summary Shark. I don't know if that's a lady, but it struck me as a lady name, but maybe that's biased. I don't know. But thank you everybody who came out, everybody who joined in chat, and all my lovely lurkers as well. You guys make all of this worth it. I love doing this. Like we've said a million times, I'd do it if nobody watched, just for the 4 of us, 5 of us to have fun. But I always am tickled when I see some good numbers on the stream. So thank you all for that. Be sure to use code LONGTOM. Check out everybody's page. Do all the things. Stuff. I have a map. If you guys like creative maps, it's based on Red Dead Redemption. Hey. But yeah. I think that's gonna do it for us here tonight at the lounge. And that means. Hold on, don't leave yet, Serto. Don't leave, Rooster. There's one thing left to do. And that's say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers. Heck yeah. And good night, chat. You're all released now. You're free, my children. You're free. And we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. For more K&K action. You know what's crazy? In a very cinematic manner, the wind just started to blow and my hair started going all flowy, as I was saying, see you next week. But anyways, now that I pointed that out, bye!